They say curiosity killed the cat. But in one instance, a cat's curiosity helped crack a case. One day, I was struggling with a crime I just couldn't solve. I had all the pieces in front of me, but couldn't fit them together. I headed to my detective's cabin to hone my skills with brain-teasing puzzles. Working through the patterns of blocks often helped me identify patterns in larger cases. That day, however, I stared at the blocks until my vision blurred, but I couldn't figure out how to arrange them. I'd never felt so frustrated. If I couldn't solve a simple block puzzle, what hope did I have of cracking my case? That's when Bob came in through the window, his whiskers twitching excitedly. Bob was a regular four-legged visitor to Orchid Island, but he'd never come to the detective's cabin before. I welcomed him with an absent-minded pat. Unfortunately, the tabby took this as permission to make himself right at home, on top of my puzzle board. Bob was an adorable distraction, but a distraction nonetheless. I couldn't finish my puzzle until he moved. I tried to cajole him with more attentive pets and scratches. Bob purred as loudly as a plane engine, but refused to budge. I dangled a shiny toy in front of him, but Bob only blinked at me. Finally, I resorted to bribery. A piece of tuna set Bob's nose to twitching, and he arose from the puzzle board, only to dash the blocks onto the floor with a swish of his tail. "Bob, no!" I scrambled to collect the fallen blocks, but when I returned to the board and rearranged the pieces, something clicked. I'd been so fixated on the individual pieces, I'd lost sight of the bigger picture. But after a mischievous tabby forced me out of my own head, the solution suddenly seemed simple. "You're the best, Bob," I said. He blinked slowly at me as if to say, "Of course I am." Thanks to Bob, I solved my block puzzle and eventually my case. Bob's now a regular guest at the detective's cabin. He can always be counted on to provide cuddles, companionship, and advice in his unique feline way.